Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It's a preview night from Manchester High School, home of the Lady Greyhounds. Boy, they have been gracious hosts here tonight. We're about to have our final half of basketball. But before we do that, Brett Spencer has individual and team stats from our last half, North Adams and Fayetteville.
Don Bowles, thank you kindly. We're going to look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, who fell to the North Adams Green Devils tonight in this preview, 33-20. In the first quarter for the Lady Rockets, they shot 5 for 11 from the field, 45%. Only one attempt from beyond the arc. It was unsuccessful. At the quarter break, it was a 9-point lead for North Adams, that being 19-10. For the Lady Rockets, second quarter, pretty much similar. 4 for 11 from the field, 36%, but much better from beyond the arc, 2 for 4, 50%. Overall, in that first half, or in the only half, I guess, 9 for 22 from the field, 41%, 2 for 5 from beyond the arc, 40%. They went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Now, they had 5 different players get in the scoring column. It was Cassidy Feldhouse. She had 2 points. She also committed 1 foul. Next, we had Riley Kleemeyer. She had 2 points, went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Victoria Thompson, she hit a big three-pointer in that second quarter, and she finished with 3 points on the evening. Scarlett Crawford, who I thought played awfully hard, especially when you think she's a freshman. She scored 6 points on the evening. She also committed 2 fouls. And then, not much of a surprise, the leading scorer for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, senior Ms. Ann Murphy. We've seen her play point guard a long time. 7 points. She also committed 2 fouls. Again, the score 33-20 was the final score. North Adams on top. So let's look at North Adams now. North Adams in that first quarter came out very aggressive and very impressive. They shot 6 for 13 from the field, 46%. But listen to this, 4 for 6 from beyond the arc, 67%. In fact, the game opened up with Keaton Hupp, Harley Brand, and then Kinley Jones back-to-back-to-back three-pointers for a 9-0 lead. The quarter score was 19-10, North Adams on top. In that second quarter, North Adams continued to play well, a little bit more conservative, 5 for 15 from the field, 33%, 2 for 8 from beyond the arc, 25%. Overall, in that in the half, 11 for 28 from the field, 39%, 6 for 14 from beyond the arc, 43%, excuse me. From the free throw line, 5 for 7, 71.4%. I think Coach will take that many a night. Lainey Ruckle, she finished with 2 points. She also went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Next, we had Caitlin Berger, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. She finished with 5 points on the evening. Kinley Jones, she finished with 5 points on the evening. Again, hit one of those opening three-pointers. Harley Brand played awfully hard tonight, played awfully well tonight. 7 points, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And then Keaton Hupp, if you were listening to the game, you heard Don talk about what a dynamic transformation she has made, stepping way out now and draining several threes. She had 3 threes, but Keaton Hupp finished this evening with 14 points. She was your leading scorer in the game. Again, Keaton Hupp, 14 points on the evening. We'll come back and look at the lineups for our next game, which is going to be the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs versus the Peebles Lady Indians. But we'll take a break, and we'll come back after this on the Good Guys Radio TV network.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Yes.
Okay, you're on now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Admittedly, an interesting situation. Lynchburg-Clay's, and again, remember, all these smaller schools, we talked about it earlier, Brett and I did, all these smaller schools, all the kids in the schools play multiple sports. So practically a lot of the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs basketball team were members of that Final Four soccer team. Well, today was the soccer finals, state finals, and if I played the semifinals, I'd like to see who wins the finals. And rightfully so, all those players were allowed to go and watch that game today. So, Brett, what we're going to have tonight is we're going to have a lot of JV players. We're going to have a whole lot of JV players playing for Lynchburg-Clay, and could be some interesting changes. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and give, and it can't keep straight, Peebles Lady Indians, and then we'll come back and we'll do Lynchburg-Clay.
So the Peebles Lady Indians, thank you, Don Bowles. They're going to have 11 players on the roster tonight for the preview. 1 senior, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, 2 freshmen. It's going to be number 3, Riley Barr. She is a junior. Sophomore, number 5, Lydia Maddox. 10, that's Laney Barr. She's a sophomore. 12 is Ella Richards. She is a freshman. Another freshman is Kiara Scott. She'll be wearing the 14 jersey. 20, Ms. Lily McFarland. She is a senior. Gracie Rowland, she's a junior wearing the 22 jersey, a name you're going to hear an awful lot this year. Spectacular junior. Number 23, Peyton Johnson. 32, that's Abigail Smalley. She is a sophomore. A junior is Cadence Carroll. She wears the 33 jersey. And number 40 is Angel Gray. She is a sophomore. The coach, Miss Sydney Pell, assisted by Adam Carroll. The athletic director is Chris Reed. The principal, Steve Appleman, and the superintendent, Mr. Richard Sees. Now let's look at the, and you're going to have numbers all over the board here as we start looking at the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs. It's going to be number 15, Macy Etchen. She's 5'9". She is a junior. 22 is Bri Price, a 5'9" senior. Addison West, she's 5'9". She's a junior. She'll be wearing the 55 jersey. Next we have number 14, Jocelyn Rocky. She's 5'9". She is a junior. Avery Shope, a 5'4" sophomore, wearing the 12 jersey. 45 is Ella Berry. She's 5'10". She is a junior. A 5'6" freshman. That's going to be Noelle Barnhill, wearing the 35 jersey. 31 is Ava McLaughlin. She's 5'2". She is a freshman. Another freshman at 5'10" is number 30, Maddie McGee. And 25, that's Morgan Baker, a 5'8" sophomore. The coach, Ms. Whitney Lewis, she's been there for 12 years. She's assisted by Michelle Thurman and Amy Snyder. The athletic director, Mr. Mark Faust. Principal, Ms. Linda Hatton. The superintendent, Jack Fisher.
Thank you very much, Brett Spencer. Again, this should be an interesting matchup because several of the starters are here for Lynchburg-Clay, but they are missing some players. Peebles, on the other hand, pretty much full tilt, but still going to be good basketball because both of these are picked to finish first in their respective divisions in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. Of course, when we say pick first, what we're talking about is a Good Guys Radio TV preseason coaches poll, and we conduct a poll before the season, and we ask them who do they predict to finish at the end. And it's some ways, some people say, well, it's often surprising how far they miss. But I will tell you, more often than not, they're pretty accurate as to how these teams finish. Is it gospel? No. Sometimes they do miss, and we have some surprises. But I can tell you what makes it really interesting is Division I especially in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference this year is extremely well balanced. And since it is so balanced, it could be just about any one of 4 teams that finishes in first place. Would not be a total surprise. Brett, I know we're scrambling a little bit. You think we can do starters?
Let's do it. Lynchburg-Clay, it's going to be number 15, Macy Etchen. She's 5'9". She's a junior. 22, Bri Price, 5'9", senior. 55, Addison West, 5'9", junior. 45, Ella Berry, a 5'10", junior. And 25, Morgan Baker, a 5'8", sophomore. For the Peebles Lady Indians, who just created a turnover against Lynchburg-Clay and then had Ms. Lily McFarland come down and hit a three-pointer. The starters are going to be number 5, Lydia Maddox. She's a sophomore. 20, Lily McFarland, a senior. 23, Peyton Johnson, a junior. 33, Cadence Carroll, a junior. And Ms. Angel Gray, a sophomore, wearing the 40 jersey.
Thank you much, Brett. It was good how you called play-by-play while doing that. How'd you do that?
I don't know, Don. I really don't.
And you got it right, too. A shot put up by Lynchburg-Clay. Missed, and Peebles on the rebound. Johnson has the basketball. Brett, you mentioned quite a player to build a team around, to say the least.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes. Woo. And quite an athlete. Little jumper off the left elbow, and she makes me look like I'm a prophet, doesn't she?
Yes, she did.
Make it 5-0 now. Peebles leading as ahead left side. With the basketball over there, it's West. And taken away, but it's taken back away. And Price ends up with it, up for a shot and in. make it 5-2. Now, when we talk about these two divisions, basically, and even though I'm going to call it big and small, as to the left side, shot up by Maddox, make it 8-2, and it's raining threes. But driving in is West. She drives in, shot no good. Rebound fought for. She gets her own, but she was standing on the baseline, or stepped on the baseline. Basically what they do is they take the 10 Shack schools and they divide them up, the bigger schools on the top 5, smaller schools in the bottom 5. But the difference between some of these schools in Division 1 and 2 is negligible. And as a matter of fact, they move back and forth every couple of years. So it's a little bit of a misnomer. Basically, we have 10 teams that are all predominantly Division 3 with a couple Division 4, which are the smaller schools in the state of Ohio. Lynchburg-Clay with the basketball. Dribbling in is West off the right side for a little shot up. Nope. And that was Etchen, by the way, not West. I'm sorry.
Great crossover dribble by Macy Etchen, but a little wild on the shot.
First touch of the basketball, Gray. Shot up off the elbow. Nope. Johnson on the stick back, up and in. Oh, my. The athleticism. In
every aspect of the game, Peyton Johnson, she plays it well.
And shot up off the left side. And ahead, bounce pass in the paint. Johnson under pressure, shot missed. And rebound back out of there, Morgan Baker. Off the left side, Price, and the ball almost taken away. Recovered there by Etchen. To Baker. They try to go inside and do there to Berry. And this is a rather interesting makeup for a basketball team, Brett, as the numbers were all changed. This is interesting.
Yes, it is.
Missed shot, rebound will go the other way. Maddox for Peebles. She'll swing it far right side. Johnson for a 3 shot. It's up, it's good. No, that was a 2.
Wow, Peyton Johnson, 6 points. She's only missed 1 attempt, and that was when she was in heavy traffic.
Yeah, I think this is under that heading when I said you'd put a hand in her face at some point, right?
Yeah.
With the basketball now is Addison West. She dribbles to the left elbow, little hook pass inside to Bri Price, and they're going to count that basket. That's interesting. Okay, make it 12-4 now. She'll go to the foul line to shoot the end 1.
They did count that basket. That foul is called on Ms. Peyton Johnson, her first, team's first. Substitution in for Lynchburg-Clay. We have stepping in Ms. Jocelyn Rocky, a 5'9" junior. That basket was made by Bri Price. That's her 4th point of the game. She's looking to make the old-fashioned 3.
And a lot of the Peebles fans probably are already aware. You talk about the ultimate #1 Peebles fans. A guy named Dane Puckett. Whoop Whoop, a lot of people call him. Good friends of Peebles, good friends of the Shack. I'm very fortunate to call him a good friend of mine as well. But Whoop Whoop has been suffering some illnesses. He is in the hospital. He has been struggling mightily. But I just heard that things were a little better today. So maybe all those prayers everybody's sending out are doing some good. So just keep praying, folks. And we'll see if we can't get Dane Puckett through this rough patch and get him back sitting on that boys' bench rooting on the Peebles Indians. Shot by Johnson, no good. So bottom line, folks, just keep praying. Let's get Whoop Whoop back to Peebles where he belongs. Is Rocky with the basketball back out to West. Then driving in left side, Eschen, no shot, no good. And shot up, no good. Rebound, who's it out to now? It's Peebles. Bounce pass ahead, Johnson. Johnson off balance, shot missed.
Johnson, great job drawing the contact with Bri Price. Bri Price is going to pick up that foul, her first. Team's first. Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. A prolific free throw shooter as well.
And we've got a conversation, pausing to see what's going on. Conversation going on at the scorer's table. Not sure what that's all about. Referees got to be getting a little tired. Would they have 5 here tonight, I think it was, or was it 4?
Let me see here.
And what they do is they rotate through the halves. But just like the players, they're just getting back in shape. Johnson settles in, pretty foul shot up and in.
John Bowlesley actually had 5 of them. And in this game, we've got John Blanton, Brian Roach, and Brooke Snyder. Into the game is going to be Ms. Noelle Barnhill, a 5'6" freshman.
Johnson's second foul shot up and good.
Did Johnson make them both, Don?
Yes, she did.
Thank you, sir.
14-5 the score. As Rocky with the basketball left side to Price. Price a little floater up, no good. Rebound back out of there with the basketball. That was Carroll to McFarland, and now back out to Johnson. Swing it left side, 3-shot, Maddox. It's up, it's good.
That bench popped up as soon as she got the ball. Lydia Maddox drains her second three-pointer. She has 6 points in the game.
As Johnson trying to keep a dribble off a stole ball. And how'd Gray end up with that? I don't know how that worked, but they did. Peebles with it. Johnson off the left side. Driving in, ball lost away. Lynchburg-Clay will get the basketball with 2:40 to go in our first quarter of our last half of girls preview basketball. Again, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., tune in to GoodGuysRadioTv.com. GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Wow.
Nice little finger roll in off the left side. That was Addison West, making it 17-7 now.
Left hand, Addison West, 5'9" junior.
SHL cheer competition, 10 a.m. in the morning, exclusively, can be seen exclusively on Good Guys Radio TV. Just go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com. You can enjoy all the action.
And for the Peebles Lady Indians, that's going to be Riley Barr, junior, and also Abigail Smalley, a sophomore, coming in as well on behalf of the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Rockets. That's going to be, it's not Lady Rockets, excuse me, Lady Mustangs.
Second final quarter of the night. Back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
McCarty Associates, with offices in Hillsboro, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland, is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating 50 years of serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there is a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
We come back to finish our last quarter of basketball on the night, Brett Spencer.
I was looking forward to this preview, and it's delivered. It's nice to see all these players, their athleticism, and we're back in the saddle again, Don Bowles.
19-9 the score, and I absolutely agree. I said a couple moments ago, people have no idea. We do enjoy doing this. Obviously, we're not in it to make our fortune, but we're in it to make our fortune in enjoyment.
Oh, nice move. Nice play. Cadence Carroll crashing down through the middle, gets her first 2 points.
Makes it 21-9. But, yeah, the paybacks, the non-monetary kind, are quite great in what we do, and we do enjoy it. It's fun watching kids as they grow and get better. And
pretty good seat, too.
Yeah, we do. We do get a pretty good seat. There's no question about that.
Wow.
West loads up, was that a 3? No, it was a deuce. Make it 21-11.
I was going to give her a 3 on that.
I was too, but they said only 2. And a shot up just a little off the mark by McFarland. Nope, rebound will go the other way again. Etchen. Kicks it out left side to McLaughlin. Back out for a 3 shot. That one rimmed out. That was Shope. And now Johnson dribbling ahead, dribbles into the paint, threads the defense, misses the shot, rebound opposite side. We'll get a held ball. Good defense there on the rebound. That was McGee. Good defense on the part of Peebles to actually tie that up.
Ms. Ella Berry going to check in for the Lady Mustangs. Ella's a 5'10" junior.
6:50 to go. As once again, we'd like to, something that we could not mention often enough. We'd like to take a moment to salute our servicemen and women here on this Veterans Day from all of us here at C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. And again, we cannot say that too often. Mr. Spencer was fortunate enough to participate in a remembrance today and a salute from the Adams County Courthouse. And by the way, we talk about Good Guys Radio TV. If you'd like to watch that, that's in our archive section as all. We are not just about sports. We're about everything going on in this wonderful community in which we live. So if you'd like to see that salute to our veterans, and once again, if you know a veteran, even if you don't, take a moment tonight, say a little prayer for them, and say thank you. We appreciate your service.
It was a beautiful beautiful program they put on, not because I was part of it, but it was just honorable and finally able to show the admiration we have for all the veterans.
It's my understanding they appreciated your brevity.
It was a very brief discussion. No, I enjoyed it. It was an honor.
West hits the foul shot, making it 21-12. Makes one, misses one. Bounce pass out top there to Maddox for a 3 shot. Nope. Rebound. We'll go the other way. West with the basketball, feeds it far right. McLaughlin shot, nope. Rebound backside again. This time Peebles ends up with it. I almost said North Adams. You know, after when you're up to your 9th and 10th team, it does become a little hard to say the right name school.
Vis-a-vis the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Rockets that I went with earlier.
Yes, there we go. November 21st, as Mr. Spencer reminded me, that's a week from Monday. First broadcast here on C103. What a matchup that'll be. North Adams Lady Green Devils go to Fairfield to play the Lady Lions. That's a great game to kick things off. That's a week from Monday. We'll start our broadcast schedule. Preceding that, though, don't forget Friday night, boys preview from Peebles High School, all 10 schools again, boys style. That'll be Friday night. We'll also have our pocket schedule available at that point, and we'll be handing those out. We'll get one of those Johnson-O's, weave through traffic and fed it up and in.
And then goes to the left hand, literally underneath the basket. The only way she was going to get through that was to shift hands, and she does it, kisses it soft off the glass. 12 points for Peyton Johnson.
Shot up off the wing by West to answer. Make
How about
it a three,
that pull
23 to 15.
Addison West was impressive last year as a sophomore, even more so now as a junior.
Almost a steal. Johnson off the left side. Into the corner they go for a three-shot. McFarland, she buries it.
Boom for Lily McFarland, her second three-pointer. She has 6 points in the game.
West drives in, misses the shot with a little help from Peebles, but gets her own rebound out to Price. It goes for a shot. Nope. Rebound this time Carroll. Back out right side. It'll go over there this time to Maddox.
We're at the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Peebles with an 11-point lead, 26 to 15 over the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs.
Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show follows our game tonight. We'll be talking to both coaches. We'll talk to Coach Whitney Lewis and Sydney Pell. Shot up, no good. Rebound back the other way again. McLaughlin for Lynchburg-Clay. McLaughlin, three-shot, up, no. High off the back. Rebound out of bounds. I believe it'll go Lynchburg. It does.
Riley Barr back into the game for the Lady Indians. Stepping out is going to be Angel Gray. Riley Barr is a junior.
(26-15) the score as they try to get it to Price. And they're going to be saying a little bit of push-off foul there.
We'll call that foul on Lily McFarland. That's her first, team's third.
Last year, Lynchburg-Clay finished 6th and 7. They were 4th in Division I. Predicted to finish first, as we said. A little reverse shot by McLaughlin there.
Backward over.
Excuse me, that was Rocky.
Yeah.
Jocelyn Rocky, not McLaughlin. I apologize.
Bride Price picked up that foul.
And I think I called her that earlier as well. I apologize. And Lynchburg-Clay, two all-league teams, girls last year, Mary Etchen and Jade Massey, both of them back. Massey not here tonight due to the soccer conflict. Peebles, on the other hand, they finished last year 11-2 and won Division II, and they are expected to repeat and win Division II again this year. They are blessed to have the Player of the Year returning, co-Player of the Year, Miss Peyton Johnson. And she's everything that she's predicted to be or whatever.
Yeah, she lives up to her billing. Noelle Barnhill as well as Morgan Baker back in for Lynchburg-Clay. Ms. Abigail Smalley back in for the Peebles Lady Indians.
And we'll have a tie-up underneath the basket. 2:54 to go in our ball game.
Ms. Noelle Barnhill just picked up her first, team's third. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Nobody should get into the bonus with only 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half. And then Peyton Johnson just pulls up, hits her 14th point of the game in a half, and did it with ease.
And shot off the left side, up, no good. And that was Morgan Baker. Johnson ahead, now left side. They go in underneath for a nice little dish underneath to Smalley. And she collects another 2, make it 30-15.
Abigail Smalley, her first 2 points of the game.
Etchen. Dished it out. Now they'll go to Rocky. Now to Price. Now for a shot up off the right side again. This time Baker. And cut off and stolen by Johnson. Johnson drives ahead. At the elbow again. Pop, no good. Rebound, though, underneath by Barr. Dished back out, and Johnson swings it right side. Back inside they go, but almost lost away. Good ball reversal. Good idea, just not as good an execution as they would have liked. Back into the game now for Lynchburg-Clay is Addison West. Out would be Macy Etchen. Also back in for Peebles is Gray. Joining her as well is
Laney Barr.
Yes.
And Riley Barr.
And the ball lost out of bounds, and I'm being blocked by a referee. Minute 48 to go now, folks.
Don, I'll tell you another blessing we have. All the kind people that stop down here and talk to us and pat us on the back as they walk by. We sure appreciate it.
We make a lot of good friends out here doing what we do, and we like it a bunch. We like every one of you. Thank you. And by the way, if we don't know you, stop by and say hello anyway. You know, we'd like to say hi, so don't ever hesitate to stop by and say hi. We'd love to see you. We love to put a name with a face or a face with a name. But anyway, we appreciate every one of you out there. As the ball gets loose and out ahead, it'll go Rocky driving away under hard pressure by Laney Barr.
Peebles only turned the ball over 2 times in this half. That foul called on Laney Barr. She's a sophomore, her first, team's 4th.
Minute 14 to go, and boy, there's been we talk about people stopping by. There's been a bunch of people in here tonight.
She drains at that first free throw, that being Jocelyn Rocky. Cool name.
Once again, folks, the money that is collected here for entry fees goes to pay for all of the awards in shack competition. We're talking track, volleyball, golf, you name it. There's enough money raised here tonight and next Friday night during the boys' previews to pay for all of the award activity of the entire league. So that's pretty special stuff. Barr off the right side, skip pass back over to Gray. Gray off the elbow under pressure, dishes it to Barr. Back out again to Gray.
Maddie McGee, she's into the game for the Lady Mustangs.
And the ball gets loose.
Ava McLaughlin, 5'10" freshman. She comes back into the game.
And over the ball will be put back into.
Oh, nice little between the legs dribble.
And now back out to West. West off the left side. They come out once again to, they go inside, I should say, in there to Barnhill. Now a shot by West up for a 3. It's up and good.
Addison West now in double digits with 11 points on her second three-pointer of the game.
Make it 30-19. Dribbling around Smalley. Left side to Riley Barr and almost lost away, but it's saved back. McLaughlin has it out ahead to West as the clock ticks down. West on a shot on the buzzer. Nope. We'll end the half, 30-19. We'll be back with our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to both coaches, and give you a wrap-up of what went down tonight as well, and more yet to come here on Good Guys Radio TV.
When you're looking to buy or sell a home, land, or farm, why not seek the expertise of someone who knows the real estate market? Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate can help walk you through closing and everything in between. Cody is licensed in Ohio and Kentucky to better serve clients on both sides of the Ohio River. If you are considering selling or buying and want top representation, call Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate at 513-515-8549. That's 513-515-8549.
You've been listening to us for years.
Shot up by
Yes.
for 3. It's up and in.
Now it's time to watch.
I can save!
Good Guys Radio TV is here with live video coverage of everything happening in our area. Local sports,
And this one is a hard shot out to left field.
local events.
Hey, this is Brandon hanging out with you.
It's all on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
That's GoodGuysRadioTv.com.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin to wrap things up from here at Manchester High School, as it was Peebles defeating Lynchburg-Clay in our final half. Let me do a quick review of what went down tonight as far as the scoring and the like. In our first half of basketball, it was West Union, the Lady Dragons, defeating Manchester, but only defeating them by 22-21. West Union jumped out to a very early lead. Manchester clawed their way back into it and closed to within 1. So again, it was West Union defeating them 22-21. Fairfield defeats Ripley 35-7 in a game that Ripley undermanned. They've got a lot of injuries they're dealing with, not a lot of numbers to start with. Fairfield, on the other hand, in pretty good shape for early season, and they looked that way. Looked like a team that might finish above their predicted division fourth place finish, but the final score 35-7. Fairfield wins it. And then it was Eastern Brown defeating White Oak 33-19. Eastern Brown, we mentioned it before. Interesting that a team as good as Eastern Brown picked to finish third, but it's more of a statement about how good the league is this year. White Oak, on the other hand, a much improved team. Lots of height, lots of athleticism, comported themselves well. And again, Eastern defeats White Oak 33-19. And then it was North Adams defeating Fayetteville. North Adams, as predicted, very good. Fayetteville, as predicted, very good as well. The final score 33-20. It was North Adams defeating Fayetteville. It's about time now we'll have our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. I do believe, as joining me is going to be Coach Sidney Pell with the Peebles Lady Indians right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, Coach Sidney Pell with the Peebles Lady Indians. Coach, welcome back. How's it feel to be predicted to repeat with a championship?
It feels great. We're really excited about this year. We're young and a little inexperienced, but this crew, they play hard, and we're really excited for the season, see how it goes. Well,
you got foundation for an awfully good ball club. You come back with the co-player of the year in the form of Peyton Johnson, but you've got Cadence Carroll, you've got Gray, you've got, I'm going to forget some. I shouldn't have even gone there.
McFarland, Maddox,
yeah. Smalley, I mean, the bars.
Yep.
You've got just all kinds of things. You got foundation on an awfully good ball club.
Yeah, we, some of those girls haven't played a whole lot of minutes outside of Peyton and Lily McFarland, but they work their butts off. They play hard every practice, every game. Anytime we do anything there, anytime I open the gym up, all those kids are there and they're wanting to get better. So we're really excited.
I have to think the success is based upon the fact that, let's face it, Peyton Johnson's going to get hers. Peyton Johnson's going to be successful. She's going to score the X number of points every game. It's got to be based upon the success of the balance of the players, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Peyton's special, and we know that, but we also know that we have to give her a lot of help. Even if she averages 25, which is an absolutely fantastic year, 25 points doesn't win very many games in the Southern Hills League. So we know we have to get probably 25 more from everybody else combined, and it could be a different kid every night, and they know that. That's kind of just how we play, and you never know who it might be.
It looks like when I watched you tonight, you continue to grow your depth as well, and that's again the formation of a good program, not just a good team, right?
Right. Yeah. We'll go 7, 8, 9, and we'll just sub them in. We have some kids. We only have 11 total, but all 11 are able to go in and give us some minutes, and if we need to. So we're excited.
Well, it's going to be interesting. You've got a little bit of height this year with Gray, and just enough, I think, to keep everybody, so to speak, honest.
Sure.
But most of it's going to be based on your guard play, isn't it?
Right. We have Lily McFarland. She's a utility player. We ask her to play 2 through 5, and she slides there with no question. She knows every spot and every play. So, we ask her to handle the ball for us. Lydia Maddox, she's really stepped up and handled the ball well for us. And she shot the ball well tonight, too. She can do that when she's open. So, yeah, our guards have to put up some points. We look to get it inside. Lynchburg's also pretty big, so we didn't get inside maybe as much as we would like to tonight. But our guards took care of it, and we played well.
Coach, looking forward to some fun this year again.
Yeah, we're excited. We have fun every day. A couple of my girls, even when we're practicing, they don't want practice to end. They want to stay and practice longer. So I'm in a really good position with the kind of girls that I have.
Good job. Sydney, we'll see you. Sydney Pell again joins us, our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back. Joining me will be Whitney Lewis. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV. We'll see you.
The old saying is true. One man's trash really is another man's treasure. That's why we bring you the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekday afternoons at 12:35. If you've got something to buy, sell, trade, or donate, chances are there's somebody looking for it. Call in at 937-544-9722 or try out the mailbag for just $2 a day. Mail your listings in to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693 and turn your trash into treasure.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours, and we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Our final version tonight, the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, head coach Whitney Lewis with the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs. How's it feel to be the final coach we interview tonight, Whitney?
It's pretty special, Don. I can't lie.
Well, you're always special.
Oh, don't say that.
How many years you been doing this now?
Don, I think this is going to make my 12th year, believe it or not. Makes me
Only
old.
12.
That makes me old.
Makes you old?
Makes me old, yeah.
Oh, gee, old. Sure you are. Tell me about your team. You were a little patched up tonight, right? Or
well,
patchwork?
Don, I wouldn't say patched up.
Patched up sounds like you're injured. I didn't mean it that way.
I
It's
don't think we're injured. We're just trying to get back into basketball mode. It feels good to be in the gym and bouncing the ball. And our kids are coming off a whirlwind of emotions. They've been in the state tournament, and it's just been a special time here at Lynchburg-Clay for us and the girls' soccer program. And a lot of our girls are riding that still, I think, too. And we got half of the varsity team at the state championships today watching that, and half of them here. So we're still just trying to gel and get into basketball season and basketball mode, and Donna couldn't be happier that we're here and doing that.
Well, something we always note as broadcasters, if you run into a team that won the state tournament in football, they're going to have a good boys basketball team. And a lot of people don't understand that. There's something about winning that's contagious. And there's also in small schools, there's athleticism transcends, passes through in all the sports. And I think that's probably what you're going to be the recipient of, isn't it?
You know what, Don? I told them in the locker room the other day that going to a Final Four is special. There's something that you can't even describe about it. And when you're a part of it, it's something phenomenal. And I think they experienced that. And I told them, they're a part of something special with what we got. I think that we've got a special group of kids with a varsity squad and what we can do. And, we've got the opportunity to be pretty successful. And I'm looking forward to see what that's going to look like.
Your team this year probably going to push it a bit, right? You're going to like to run it a bit.
You know, we want to get up the floor. We got some speed on our side, so we want to push the ball, and you know, we just want to play hard when we're on there, out here competing and compete every single night. You know, the Shack is it's a tough schedule, and that's not including our non-conference that we try to challenge ourselves with, try to get ready for that tournament play. So every night when we come on the floor, we're going to be, you know, we have to give our best. What we're doing and compete every single game. So I think we have opportunities to get better every single time, and we don't have a choice if we want to do that.
Right, and the final thing I'll mention something. Your numbers have always not been the greatest, but a lot of people are struggling with the same thing. But that said, I think you're going to probably play a little deeper this year. That'll be a good thing. And I think your team's got success written all over it.
Yeah, Don, we had, I think we've got 19 kids in our program this year. That's the most we've had in the 12 years that I've been here. So I'm super excited about that. You know, we've got some upperclassmen I think are going to really step up into their roles of what that means to be in terms of leadership and really understanding what it's like to play and compete at the varsity level from the experience they've had as underclassmen. And then we've got some, and you've seen some of them tonight, some freshmen and sophomores that are part of this program that are going to continue to develop and be very successful and incredible assets to our program in general.
Coach, good luck.
Don, I appreciate it. It's good to be back in the gym.
Yes, we'll see you.
Take care.
Head coach Whitney Lewis with the Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs. We'll be right back. Brett Spencer and I are going to wrap things up with some individual team stats from the previous half and a little bit more right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxla Tractor.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well. And we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
I'm waiting to see. I think they're going to be a very good team. They're definitely hurt by a couple of people that are not going to be able to play this year. I think had they had those two people, they would have been right up at the top. May still be there. White Oak, much improved.
Yes.
White Oak, maybe the most improved team in the league. I don't know. Eastern Brown, it's Eastern Brown. Good basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Good fundamental basketball. They adjust with their players probably better than they're as good as anybody else. North Adams, I think, North Adams is a team that I like because I think they're adjusting what I just said, adjusting based upon their personnel. And then, Fayetteville, Lynchburg, as expected, Peebles, good basketball.
Good
What's your thoughts?
I guess the one team that kind of jumped out at me, and I like that kind of basketball as far as getting in the passing lanes, just taking some chances. I like Fairfield's defense tonight. Played a 2-3 as well as I've seen in probably the last 4 or 5 years, boys or girls. And they were intercepting some lazy passes as well. I get that. But North Adams impressed me. North Adams, I like their length. I like the fact that they've moved Lakin Hupp out. She can hit the three. You have probably four shooters on there. Peebles came out, and we saw a lot of good shooting tonight by Peebles. I was surprised that they had that depth of shooting, and they do, and a good bench. I agree with you. I thought West Union played, as young as they are, I thought they played very disciplined tonight, and good ball club. But those are the ones that jumped out at me tonight.
All right. Well, I think North Adams, you mentioned North Adams, I'll make one further comment. North Adams has the shape.
Yes.
And the makeup to be successful in the Shack. Teams that have length, as you mentioned, girls teams that have length, athleticism, they're going to win. This is not a half-court league. If you're successful, you play full court and you play defense, and I think North Adams has a shot at doing that.
Well, I think what gave me insight as far as the North Adams Ball Club, as far as just tapping into the potential, is the development of Ms. Berger down there in the paint, and hitting three free throws. Easy for me to say. Impressed me when you got 6'1" post player that can do that. But anyway, thanks for your comments on that. I was just interested in what you were going to talk about there. I'll go ahead and give these stats. It was Lynchburg-Clay versus Peebles Lady Indians in this last game. Peebles Lady Indians convincingly won 30-19. For Lynchburg-Clay Lady Mustangs, again, they were a little crippled. They had a lot of players up at watching the soccer, I think the finals, in fact, as they had gotten to the quarterfinals or semifinals. But in that first quarter, they shot 4 for 17 from the field. Lynchburg-Clay did 24%, 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Second quarter, 3 for 14 from the field, 21%. They went 2 for 7 from beyond the arc, 29% overall in the half. 7 for 31 from the field, 23%. 2 for 11 from beyond the arc, that's 18%. Peebles being again victorious, 30-19. From the free throw line, they shot 3 for 5, which is 60%. They had 4 different players get into the scoring column. It was Jocelyn and Rocky. She had 1 point, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Avery Shope, she had 2 points. Next we had Bri Price. Bri has been a nice player for him 2 or 3 years. She had 5 points, went 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Then Addison West, a sophomore I really liked last year. I like her even better as a junior this year. She had 11 points, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Peebles Lady Indians, in the first quarter, they went 7 for 11 from the field, 64% impressive. 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, 60% impressive. And they had a 10-point lead, 19-9 at the first quarter break. Second quarter, they came out, 5 for 15 from the field, 33%, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, 33%. Overall in the half, 12 for 26 from the field, 46%, 4 for 8 from beyond the arc, 50%, and they were victorious 30-19. Free throw shooting, they were 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We had Cadence Carroll. She had 2 points for the Lady Indians. Abigail Smalley, she contributed 2 points as well. Lydia Maddox, she had 6 points on the strength of 2 big three-pointers on this left wing in that first quarter. Lily McFarland, she came out in the first quarter. She also hit a three-pointer, and she had another three-pointer in the second quarter. And then Peyton Johnson, no surprise, she was your leading scorer, not only for the Lady Indians, but also in the game. 14 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and she committed 1 foul, played great defense, and also really divided the ball up a lot, especially in that second quarter as far as getting her teammates involved, and she did a nice job. I thought Coach Pell had her team ready to start with the preview.
I think that wraps it up.
One last thing. Amelia Puckett, little girl came over here.
Oh.
She's a cheerleader for Peebles. If Amelia's listening, I want to thank her for stopping over, and I got to introduce you. I got to introduce her to Don Bowles, and thanks for Amelia for coming over and seeing us.
There you go. Once again, final scores. West Union knocks off Manchester 22-21. Fairfield 35, Ripley to 7. Eastern Brown defeats White Oak 33-19. North Adams 33, Fayetteville 20. Peebles 30, Lynchburg-Clay 19. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, GoodGuysRadioTv.com. Watch the SHL cheer competition. Tomorrow evening, join Ken Smith and Carl Snyder from Georgetown High School. It's the foundation game. Boy-girl double header starting about 6 p.m. Georgetown versus North Adams. Special thanks to Brandon Rigdon for producing and directing our TV broadcast tonight. And a special thanks to Sarah Rigdon for producing our audio portion. Again, if you'd like to review what we did tonight, go to either C103.com and you can listen, it is archived there, or you can go to GoodGuysRadioTv.com and watch any and all of tonight's performance. Special thanks to every one of you and all the coaches and players. We enjoy you. We'll see you again next Friday night for Boys Preview from Peebles. For Mr. Brett Spencer, I'm Don Bowles. Wishing you a pleasant good evening here from Manchester High School on Good Guys Radio TV.